Right, so we painted the tank cover, just hardening off. Shiny, not for long. Now that doesn't even fingernail, that's rock hard, it's lovely. Paint's really dry and there's 8 coats of stuff on that. So I'm going to leave it another day or so. And in the meantime, paint the tank itself, because it ain't going to be burgundy. No burgundy. Welcome back to the Boys Garage. Right, now I want to use this factory paint. Lots of you have been saying strip it back to bare metal so you get a proper bond. I'm going to show you something in a minute with that bonding glue. It's brilliant stuff. I'm going to leave the paint on now. I learned this from Uncle Milo Garage, that to use the factory paint as a base coat is one of the best things you can do, because it is really good paint, it's rock solid and it is bonded on there as well as any paint will be. I'm just going to use a 3M Scotch pad and we're just going to scuff it all back. As you can see, these things are devastatingly good at taking off a couple of layers of the clear coat on the top and scuffing it all up so it's ready for paint. So I'm going to get this outside so that while I'm scuffing it up it's warming up as well. Then we can wipe it over and get some paint on it. There you are. Now, glass cleaner, clean the dust off. Fingerprints. Right, just for info, excuse next door, 91, if you can see that in the light, it's 91 Fahrenheit, 38, 34 degrees, that should dry in no time, so let's see. Right. It's dry already. Coat number 1. I'm going to give that 10 minutes to harden off because I want all the thinners out of it completely, and then try. I reckon I've got 2 more coats, but it only needs 3. Too much paint, too easy to pull it off. Remember, all the glue is going to stick to that. It's better already, isn't it? It's dry. Look at that. Dry in 60 seconds. Love the summer. Right, one more after this. Right. Here we are. 15 minutes later. Dry as a bone. Right, as you can see, that's lovely. Tough as you like. It's dried in no time, but it isn't cured yet. All the time it smells of paint or thinners, then it isn't completely cured, but it is totally bone dry to the touch, and you can barely fingernail mark it, and that's after just 25 minutes in, what was it, 34 centigrade, 94 Fahrenheit, which I think is pretty cool. It's great summer. It's in direct sunlight, by the way. Obviously in the shade it's a bit cooler, but that's fantastic. I've tested the bolt thing. To show you with this was a little test. I didn't do it on the camera, it wasn't worth it really. Just got a panel. This was that rubbish black paint I had, which didn't stick very well, and I put a dab of the glue I'm going to use and the bolt and glued it on there, and honestly I had to use mole grips to pull that off. And when it came off, the beauty of it is the bolt came off the glue. The glue didn't pull the paint off, and that was an important thing. What I don't want is the glue parting company with the tank and bringing the paint with it, exposing it to rust and weather. So that's really good. That stayed on there. It doesn't want to come off. It's like hard rubber, like windscreen bonding rubber. Pretty good stuff. That's the stuff they use for bonding panels together. So that's pretty cool. And the bolts themselves, all I need to do is perhaps just give them a little bit of a scuff up on the grinder on the back of each one before it goes on, just to double make sure. That's that really. Not a great deal more I can do now. Drying times, you know how it is. In between this project to do a cover on the tank and all the rest of the project on the Bandit, I'm trying to do a few other bits and pieces as well. So to change the subject slightly for the next video, we are going to do some new bits and pieces for Penny's bike. Triumph's seem good at making stupid little designs, and I've got 2 or 3 which we're going to rectify. One for the seat mounts, one for the side panel mounts, and a really cool idea to move the gear shifter, and that's all coming. So for the next one will be this. Once you've seen this, the next one we're going to do some stuff on Penny's bike. So there we are. Thanks for watching number 13. Project Bandit, Phase 3, Part 13. Amazing. On and on and on it goes. Take easy, ride safe everyone, and I'll see you for the next one.